Hey friends, Jennifer Herndon here. Today I want to share with you how I began to use my morning routine to double my productivity throughout the day. Now, it's been 2 or 3 months ago. I had a call with one of my mentors at 5:30 in the morning. It was later his time, but because of the time difference, it was 5:30 my time. And it was just a 15-minute call where we talked some strategy. He answered a couple of questions for me. And after that, I had the most productive day of my life. And it got me thinking. I always, or for quite some time, have been focused on making sure I start out the day right, on getting a good morning routine going. But this interaction I had with him just took things to a whole new level for me. And it made me reevaluate exactly what my morning routine needed to be. And, like I said, I've always in the past been focused on what a good morning routine is. And I got some advice one time, actually from a couple of different people, that a good way to start your day is by doing something you really enjoy, doing something you like that'll put you in a good mood. And so I tried that for a while. I tried reading a good fiction book that I was into in the morning to kind of get me happy, get me going. And what I found was that it kind of had the opposite effect. I enjoyed it, but it made me sort of want to lay on the couch and goof off all day and not really do what I was supposed to do. So that part didn't really work for me. What works for me is getting up and starting with a 10-minute meditation at least. And, in the winter, I like to have tea because I hate to be cold. So I've kind of worked it out to where, I make sure I'm up before the kids get up so I can have that me time to set my intentions and get my day going. And I think you have to experiment with what works best for you to get your morning routine. Maybe you like to watch a funny show on TV and that makes you happy and gets you going for work. It's not what works for me, but I can't tell you what works for you. One of the problems I think that we have today in my market, in the coaching industry, is people telling other people how they have to do things. Because this is how my life works, you have to start your day like this or you won't be successful. The thing I want to encourage you to do right now is find what works for you. Find the routine for you that makes you feel strong, that makes you feel on fire in the morning, gets you motivated to want to do the work that needs to be done. Now, that being said, there is one thing that I want you to add to your morning routine, and that is live interaction with somebody. If you find it doesn't work for you, scrap it. But I can almost guarantee you this will make a difference to you. Because since I had sort of that accidental aha with the 15-minute call with my mentor, I have put this into place and it has made a huge difference for me. And the people that I've gathered together to participate with me, it's also had a big impact on them. So now you may be thinking, well, I don't have that ability to have 15 minutes with my coach or mentor every morning. That's fine, neither do I, and that's not what's required. So let me give you some other ideas. What's important here is that you've got some sort of in-person interaction with somebody else who's thinking like you, somebody else who is a like-minded entrepreneur who wants to get started on the right foot and get things done. So here's a few ideas for you. Have an accountability buddy. That doesn't mean that's somebody that you have to talk to every day. But if you can get that to, you guys have a 5 or 10 minute check-in, encouragement, setting intentions, even once a week or 2 or 3 times a week, that'll take care of some of your days. And you can't do this by email or chat or anything like that. You have to get on Skype or get on the phone or get on a Google Hangout. Even the Facebook Messenger has a thing where you can call each other now. So the technology that we have makes this a no-brainer. There's no barrier to entry here. Now, for another thing you can do, even if you can't do let's say, every day with a one-on-one with somebody doesn't work, or you don't have that at this point. Again, social media has advanced to the point where you can have so much more intimate connections than we used to be able to have. And apps like one thing I do if I don't have an in-person talk with someone is I get on Periscope. And there are a couple people I know that I follow on Periscope that have a daily sort of motivational beginning. and just getting on there and seeing them live. And then, you can't talk back to them live, but you can type back to them and they'll acknowledge you and have conversation with you that way. You could do Snapchat. You could have somebody who you just spend 5 minutes sending snaps back and forth together in the morning. This doesn't require a lot of time. 10 minutes is a good time frame for me, but even if you've just got 5 minutes, that's okay. The point is to connect with someone who is on the journey that you're on. Now, as a last resort, if you can't make any of this work one day, set yourself up a playlist on YouTube, a motivational playlist of videos that work for you. And I'll put here in the notes the playlist that I have. It may speak to you, it may not. You may pull out one video you like, you may not. Spend 5 or 10 minutes watching those videos at least to get yourself strong. That's what I like to think of in the morning is, what can I do to make myself strong today so that I take on the day in a bold fashion? So I hope this has been helpful to you. Try this. Please try this and let me know. Give it some time. See how it makes a difference to you. Let me know. I'd love to hear about your experiences and any additional ways you found to make this work for you. Thanks. Make it a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.